windy. It really wasn't windy a second ago. It really wasn't. It was like peaceful. I'm asking people right now to name your reason. What's your reason? I mean, for kicking it, for my reason is the fact that I got family, I got love, I got faith. I mean, not as much faith as a lot of other people, don't get me wrong. But I got a lot more things than realize. And I got a lot more problems than I realized too. But good morning. Cheers. I ran out of beer about 20 minutes ago. I am just simply sobering up. I think that I never got drunk. To be honest with you, I never got drunk. I've been playing poker and I've been watching poker and I've never been able to drink 6 beers and stay completely sober. And I did it within 6 hours. Insane. I literally fucking got sober and stayed sober. I mean, I'm not kidding you. I mean, I'm not trying to make money on my channel. I mean, I do get a little bit of money for super chats. That's what they go. They take out 30%. And ad revenue actually adds up quite a bit because I actually get a little bit of ad revenue on my other videos. A lot of people don't know about my other videos. They add up. They added up for a lot. And, but they adds up for a lot because either way, I make good videos because I actually make better videos. They make good videos. Good videos don't amount to perfect videos. Anyways, wake up. Put in a little bit of makeup. I'm just saying. Wake up and put in a little bit of makeup. Man, it is getting breezy out. God loves it when I bring him on the panel. He got really excited. He got it all windy. And he calms down. God literally loves attention. I'm not kidding you. The actual God of this universe is more calm, peaceful, and the coolest person in the freaking universe. I mean, especially since his goal is the opposite of what you consider the devil would be. I mean, the last thing I'd ever imagine seeing God do is smoke a fucking cigarette. I mean, in my opinion. Was that like an amen on that one? I see the wind go all weird on that one. That was like an amen on that. It was like, hey, yeah. The last thing God would ever do. You don't want me to do either. That's why he keeps putting out my damn cigarette all the time. Okay, you don't need to show off. It was not windy at all. It was not windy at all any moment ago. Before I went live, it literally had no wind. Well, I guess if I went live with no wind, then I'd have no spirit within me. All right, stop. Chill. Figure this out a little bit, man. It's like I need to give this up. It's obvious freaking thing. It pisses them off. And I'm not kidding you. Now just chill. I just ask it to chill And now there's no wind. It just went down. And wind will probably come up in a moment. Or it'll chill. Like I asked it to. And I ain't no God, but I know how to communicate with God. Because I know his name. Well, actually, technically, it's not just about the name. It's the fact that I know the fact that I know who and what and where and why. How do I explain that, God? How do I explain that in a YouTube live stream where people don't even know who, when, where, what? You're giving me way too much understanding. I mean, I've already been with this wind thing a little bit. Never this much, but what do you want me to do? I'm just freaking being myself. I just want everybody to just chill and ask questions, man. That's it. Simple. There ain't nothing you have to do except for hopefully hit the like button. I mean, I have nothing. I'm honestly, just because I know something that you might not know, doesn't make me more special in God's eyes than you. That's the crazy thing, and I know it's true. I understand that completely. I hope somebody's clicking on this video and they're seeing the fact that it's not like I'm going to sit here and say, like, oh, you clicked on this video because you needed to see me burp. You know, there's more to life than that. But technically, probably, according to what I'm hearing, is or seeing and breathing, it's a little bit more complicated than that. But yet, it's a little bit more simplistic. I mean, your life, like, let's just say this. I can see, I just want to wake you up a little bit. Everybody, I don't care who's watching. If you made a mistake in your life, if you made a major fucking mistake in your life where everybody fucking hates you for what your mistake was, I know that mistake is literally a mistake. Everybody does it. Everybody has. At least 1 million people or more have probably done it or thought about doing it or done it in some way, shape, or form. Or even desire to do it or whatever the fuck. Or your mistake was killing somebody, doing something improper, or having, anyways. I'm not going to go into the details of my mistake. But my point is, you alone for making that mistake ain't condemned unless you let. You're not condemned. You're not condemned. You made a mistake. Wake the fuck up and share your freaking struggles. I mean, that's the only thing I don't do. I don't share my struggles. Well, actually, I do online occasionally. Then I still let my struggles overcome me sometimes, most of the time. But either way, fact is, I'm honest with you. I'm honest with myself, and I'm not gonna freaking sit here and lie to God. You can't lie to God. It's impossible to lie to God. The wind died down. A freaking big old monster truck drives by. Look, there's no wind. No wind whatsoever. The wind will wind up as soon as I talk about something that makes him excited. I know. Actually, I think I'm in love with God. Don't get all windy now. But either way, I know I'm in love with God. But I don't want you to get all windy for right now. I mean, God knows I love God. I screamed at him. I know I love God. I mean, I just don't love myself because I'm not perfect for him. I'm not good enough for him because I don't follow. But I don't think that is the actual thing you need to be focusing on. Just because you ain't doing what you need to do, the whole thing is focusing on him, the God of the Almighty. The whole thing that once I realized that I was stumbling towards looking for the name of God, looking for the concept of God. You know what's really what wakes everybody up is once you realize once you want him. Excuse me. Let's wake the fuck up. Once you realize you want him to be your father. Once you want God to be your father, then you have God. The father. Once you want him to be your dad, even if you have 3 dads on this earth, like me, I have 2 dads. I mean, I love all 3 of my dads. I just only really am close to 2 of them. But I really would like to have all 3 of them. And actually, the one that I'm not close to was the only one that actually found God, which is insane. I really believe that my 3rd father found God. I know he did. He found the truth. Now, whether he held on to it or not, I'm hoping to encourage him in the thing. It's not the fact that he stuck with alcohol. I mean, I would have done the same thing. But the whole purpose of life is to find God. I mean, that is the purpose of life. I mean, I'll wake you up, everybody. Wake the fuck up. The purpose of life is to find God. That is, there's nothing else left in this world but the purpose to find God and to follow his commandments. Now, getting drunk and getting inebriated, like I am just recently done, waiting on a very, very hard decision for custody. Now, when it comes to my kids, I don't like to get in them, but I mean, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I've never been drunk in front of my kids. That would be a lie. I don't like to be making it a good idea to do it for my kids. I'd be honest, man. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you that I'm going to say that, hey, I'm a perfect person. Because I'm not a perfect person. That's a fact. But I know there's a God. And the wind stops blowing and the people stop showing, then I'll believe that maybe there's some other God. But I know that there's a loving God, and I really believe I know his name. I really believe I am very connected to him. I think I know his name. But then again, I keep seeking and keep understanding that there's so many other possibilities of the name of God, of the understanding of God. So I don't want anybody thinking that my name and I know it's all Christianity for a lot of people. And I really believe Christianity is the core freaking understanding of my belief right at this moment. I really believe that Jesus did say exactly what he said, and I believe he meant exactly what he meant. I just don't think that a lot of people caught on to what he actually absolutely meant or was saying. And I actually say that I don't think I really knew or could have known from my perspective. So I just hope that I can hold my weight and get rid of all my misunderstandings before I piss him off. Because believe me, I mean, honestly, you have an almighty God. You think he's just going to be like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'll forgive you for that. I mean, yeah, he does forgive you for that. But you think he's going to continue and continue and continue and continue? Not unless there's a purpose for it. Maybe the smoking is a purpose, but I mean, I don't think so. He keeps putting out my cigarette 99% of the time. But he also wants people to have their peace with themselves and understanding that he knows for a fact. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that God said this was okay. No, God shut down the wind so I can smoke a cigarette. No, I fucking never said that. God shut down the wind so I can tell you about how he don't like this fucking shit, because he obviously knew what I was going to do before I was going to do it. I mean, honestly, I am so sick and tired of my own justification for my own bullshit. You don't even know. I mean, because I personally make excuses for my own demise. And God knows that I'm going to stand up for what is right. I think that's why God saved my life multiple times. And and a lot of times that's in the back of my mind. It's not like I'm sticking up for God because he saved my life. I think God knew I would, if I was alive, I would always stick up for him. I mean, even if I made the mistake of disobedience, and there's a lot of people on this earth. You're probably one of them watching this. It's not about freaking, there's no pride involved in loving God. There's a comfort. There's a comfort in loving God. There's no pride. Pride is people need to understand the difference between pride. Pride is something that leads into, I can take over the world, or I own you, or something like that. Pride is, I am better than you. Pride is pretty much the definition of I'm better than you. And I'm not better than you. I am far from better than anybody in this live stream that's joined. You are just as good as I am. Dana White said he smoked his own kid's stash, bro. What God? More than one. No, there's only one God. There's only one almighty God. There's actually multiple sons of God. I mean, if you understood what I'm talking about, Jesus is the Son of God, the Son of God. But it all boils down to knowing the name, and actually, it's not even the name. It's like anybody that calls upon the name of God will be saved, which means that they're saved, they're going to live forever. And from my understanding, the name of God is Yahweh, YHWH, Jehovah, You call upon whatever, or actually, you could probably say Father. Father in heaven, I don't know. I mean, but honestly, we need to find the exact way to say it because I want everybody to call upon the right name in the right time so that nobody gets lost. Because I want everybody to call, even the one it doesn't even matter who you the hell you are. I want you to be with me. I want you to be with, even if you're my worst enemy, it still wouldn't be the heaven that I really desire without everybody being with me. You don't see the picture of heaven I see. You see a heaven that wants hell. I see a heaven that wants righteousness. I see a heaven that sees the full picture. I see a heaven that recognizes all things and puts them in the perspective. I see a complete misunderstanding upon humanity. Anybody that would consider throwing their brethren in hell for eternity because he made a mistake forever and ever. No, they're in my predicament. I don't know. I would never torment. I would never want my heaven to have a fucking tormenting thing. No, if you don't want to love God or you don't want to exist, I would put him in the perverted world. He'll beg. If you put him in his fantasy, if you put the freaking evil guy in his fantasy, he will beg to come out of it. It's a Twilight Zone kind of scenario, man. He ain't nobody gonna think about you and your worst, even your most sophisticated fantasy. I would just be forever and ever. You ain't gonna have nothing in your forever and ever without God. Your forever and ever will be a nightmare. I know that. What God? More than one? Oh, well, actually, technically, there's only one true God. And everybody that becomes the understanding of the God, the Almighty, that becomes the understanding of the Almighty. That's where free will becomes very important. That's where it becomes an interesting factor to God. That's why we're so important to God. You don't understand. Free will is the most hardest thing he's ever had to create in the universe. And a zillion infinity years had to go by before he created free will. And it was the most nightmarish thing he ever created because free will had to involve evil. It's a fact. It's a fact. I know he wants me to quit smoking so bad. He wants me to quit. I know you do. I know his spirit. I know the flow of God. I know what he wants. I know what he wants from me, and I can't, for some damn reason, because of free will, I can't give it to him, which is so aggravating for me because of the free will aspect. And even though I have never met God in person or seen him personally, it's just like I got this perspective of God that is not even nearly what he is, but he's literally humoring me, I think, in a sense, because watch. As soon as I recognize him, wind dies down. I'm not coughing like my guts out like I used to. that's kind of a shocker, to be honest with you. Anyways, I'm telling you straight up, I'm not no saint. I'm not nobody. I mean, God saved my life a couple times, probably more than once. I mean, I fell down a well for damn sake when I was a baby. God made me sick before I got shot. I think I might have prevented a whole bunch of sickos, and then I got charged with something. But either way, I mean, I think I got involved with federal investigations. I think the feds are watching me. I think they're still watching me because I'm always leading them to the most evil motherfuckers in the world. I'm a magnet for evil. I mean, that didn't tell you nothing. And I'm not evil. I don't believe I'm evil, but I'm a magnet for evil. I will suck evil right into me, and they always get trapped into my wings. I don't have wings. At least I don't think I got wings yet. But I mean, they got trapped in my understanding. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna. Either way, the funny thing is I don't think that I am any more special than you guys. I mean, that's the funny thing. I know I'm not more special than anybody else, but it's always fun to fantasize, that you are something, and you should, but don't get carried away with it. Because actually, technically, in reality, you are more than you think you are. Everybody in this chat watching it with me is more important than they realize, especially if you're watching my channel. You are more important than you realize, and you need to put a smile on your damn face. And if I cease to exist, or if you see some crazy ass news about me dying or something like that, that would be not because I'm lying, just because, man, I really don't believe death. I mean, I guess I didn't need Jesus. I mean, if you die in this world, you don't need Jesus. Jesus is the only one that's going to save you from everlasting death, and he's the only one that can save you from having to die. You can escape death. You can actually bypass it. You don't have to worry about death. That's what Jesus does. He can actually do it in multiple. He's probably done it in multiple scenarios, in multiple ways. But it doesn't beat the fact that your family, if you do actually disappear like Enoch, that's a fascinating thing. How could you just disappear and leave everybody behind? You just walk with God for 300 something years and just goodbye, cruel world. Hello, God. Boy, I've been walking with you for so many long, so let me just take a walk up the ladder. It makes sense. But imagine if he had a freaking cell phone. I mean, imagine if Enoch had a freaking... I mean, honestly, I think I could be an Enoch, since I could skip my freaking cell phone across the lake for God. I would do whatever it took, man, because I really think God is more important than a stupid cell phone or communication with anybody in this world, even my family. I mean, honestly, I love my family to death, but God's way more important than my family, because he's the one that made my family exist. And there ain't nothing you can do about that. And there ain't nothing, because the only reason my family exists is because of God. So if I put anything in this world above the one that made my family, that would be a disgrace. Shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. So that's what I'm saying. You can't put the one that made you and your family any less than the one that you are. So the one that made everything and the one that can rebuild everything, I'm certainly going to throw down my life for and stick up my life for. Because I know that's true. I know for a fact that's true. And there ain't nobody going to convince me otherwise. Smoking cigarettes, yeah, it's freaking, that made the painstaking. But God cleans my lungs out for some dang reason. I mean, he knows I'm not bringing this shit to heaven. I'm not bringing this to the New World Order. And the power that, what power do I have? The only power I have is understanding and love. I mean, what the heck can I do with that? You know, I might be able to bring things back to life if I tried with a little bit of prayer. I might be able to cure somebody's cancer if I frickin' was able to rub enough banana juice on. I don't know. But I mean, I wasn't able to cure my neighbor's cancer. I wasn't able to cure anybody else's cancer. You know, and my neighbor was a good neighbor, and I really loved her a lot. She was just a good neighbor, you know. She was better than anybody that I knew. She lived right next to me. Put her up her thing. I cannot believe my neighbor is with God right now. She better be with God, because I gave her a big hug. I know she's with God. She died. She didn't need Jesus. A lot of things. She's with Jesus. He's up there. She's looking down on me going, you put my stuff up, and I mean, she knows my faults now. She knows who I am a little better. Well, probably forever better. She has a perfect body. She's a perfect spirit now. We've been rebuilt by God. People that die don't get freaking, don't get to choose. They just get rebuilt. I mean, I really believe that happens after you die. I mean, I don't think it happens immediately. It just, in a sense, it will happen immediately, but they just don't have access to the timeline. In my opinion, most of them don't, because of the timeline. But who do I am? Who am I? I mean, technically, I know too much already when it comes to God. I mean, literally, if I asked God to make the wind blow right now, he probably would. But before, when I asked him with my dad, to make the wind blow really hard, and he didn't do it. And I just wanted you to make the wind blow, to make him understand. But it wasn't about the time. It was like, it was the timing. It wasn't right. God doesn't make the wind blow for me. I mean, for you. He makes it blow for me. And for my understanding, that's the whole thing I keep forgetting. He'll only do it for you individually. You know, I mean, unless there's a substantiating circumstances, I really think that's just the way it works, I guess. And it makes sense. It makes sense. All right, let's get in chilly. This way now. The wind this way. The other way. But anyways. You said hi? Queenie is a flat out retard. Prove me wrong. What? God, more won that? Wait. What did I miss? Danny Dano. What said he smoked his own kid's stash, bro? Yeah, I smoked all my kids' stuff. Prove me wrong. I'm trying to prove you wrong. How's your voice so deep? I'm just talking normally. It sounds like I'm talking like a kid. To me, it sounds like I'm talking like a kid. I mean, if you could hear the voice I'm talking, it sounds like I'm talking like a kid. Like a kid in a toy store. If it sounds deep to you, that's kind of funny. It's like it comes from me from a giggity. That's chilly. But it feels go on. All right. It feels beautiful. It's going to get windy now. Thank you, Lord God Almighty, for this blessed day. Am I kidding you? It is insane how short and tight these days are, God. And I don't even know why I do what I do. Most of the time, I'm so fat and lazy, or I feel fat and lazy, and I don't do much. But I really need some energy. And I need my kids back because they gave me energy. They gave me spark. They gave me life. You gave them, you literally blessed me with them, and then you took them away. I mean, maybe you didn't take them away, but something took them away. I would like them back in my life where I can start up my exercise routine again, because they were my exercise. They were my life. My kids literally kept me busy all the damn time and it was fun. I absolutely enjoyed every moment of it. Once they left, everything went dark in my life. I had so much free time to do the little retarded things that I had to do. And everything after just became blank. Because I get tired of doing the stuff that I do. You know what I mean? I do a little bit of programming here and there. But man, without my kids around, I'm just a fucking fat ass lazy piece of shit, man. Without my kids, I just cannot. If it gets permanent relocation, I will probably figure out a way to relocate myself to that location because I cannot find life. I could not find life. I probably would have to force myself to just sell everything I own and move down there and away from my family, which is not in the kids' best interest. But I certainly am going to do it. Whatever the judge determines, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it 50-50 with my kids. My kids deserve to have me. If I have to do that, I will do it. I was going to say that during a relocation hearing where the judge could write down, oh, well, he'll just move down there. Just no. But I need those 4 weeks in summer to come up here with show my family. Show the kids with my family. But yeah. I really don't even know what I own because I really don't even care. The only thing I need to know, I don't own my kids. I just need to be there for them. And I just wondered, I mean, well, technically, she did the same thing, but she gave me everything she owned to move down and piss me off. Like, she did everything to just cause problems. She's never done anything in the best kids' interest of the kids. She's only done anything just to piss and contemplate the most easiest thing that she could have just let go. I would have never freaking asked her for the money if she would have just been there. I would have give it back if she'd have just been reasonable. I mean, if she really needed it. I mean, I don't even know if she needed it. I can't believe a fucking single word she says because this fucking baby mama lies through her teeth so fucking hard that I don't know if she just needs more marijuana money. I'm so bored. I mean, I'm sorry. Life is like a box of chocolates. I'm sorry, my fucking my channel's so fucking boring. Put on some fucking makeup then and then dance around as a clown. Watch it burn. We're burning shit because we're bored. Because I'm so fucking bored. And because he's so fucking bored. Come on, burn, bitch, burn. Burn. Oh my god, that's insane. Wow, that's insane. I can't believe it's so hard to light a fire. I want to start a bonfire in my fucking ashtray. Let me start a fucking bonfire. You can let me do it. I don't have any lighter fluid. I need some gasoline. I don't have gasoline. It's gonna work this time. Watch this. Oh, come on. Alrighty then. Now it's gonna work. Watch, see? Now it's gonna work. Just gotta give it a little bit of effort. Fucking ouch, that hurt. This is insane. Wow, it's so hard to burn fucking cigarette packs. All right, if I had some little light, you know what's really funny though? If I just had a little bit of olive oil, I'll show you how much this works. How much better this works with just a little bit of candle fluid. View message. Okay, your mom is going to get your ass if you don't stop that. You know what? This is my house. I rent it. She don't have anything, and I'm very careful. But yeah, I'm a little intoxicated. It's probably not a good idea, but it's fun. I don't know. You really think I should stop? Stop watching. If you think I should watch, if you think I should continue, then continue watching. But I'm gonna get the olive oil out and show you what happens, how much better that is. I don't have any fucking I know I put a missing beer, so I probably have like a half a beer somewhere. Cause I opened up a beer and I forgot where my beer is. You know, that happens all the time for me. Every time. Like every single time I open up a beer, I always lose it. So I have a beer somewhere. And I always stick it up high. I put it up down low. Or I leave it in the fridge somewhere. Nowhere in the fridge. But all I need is just a little bit of olive oil. Just this little bit of olive oil. And then, then I go back outside. Oh, that's the bag where the beer was in. That's that 3-pack. Okay. Anyways, let's see if this works. Let's see if this fucking shit works. Let's see. So, this is just deranged freaking. And I'm telling you, like, look, watch. I'm only going to go one drip. Like, look, I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm going to go one drip. Watch very carefully. Because, see, that was one drip. I'm going to have to get it in the part where I can light it on fire, though. Ooh, that was a huge drip. Anyways, I'm sorry. That's a lot. But it's going to prove my point. It has a plastic sleeve on it. So this is going to be unless the wind picks up. Oh, the wind picked up. Let's just smother it a little bit. And take this matchbook, use it as a flint, technically. Oh my God, I'm going to have to just dab that in the fucking oil that's on the... Come on. You're making me freaking look like I'm an idiot. Flames are supposed to be friendly. Fire is not being my friend. I'm playing nicely. It's like, come on, you stupid lighter freaking mess. This is insane. Okay, here we go. It's gonna work this time. This is perfect. Come on, wind. Stop being a bitch. There we go. Now it's going to freaking probably go almost out of control. Now I could probably find a cigarette to smoke. What the? Are you really like literally testing my patience? You have tons of shit. You have tons of shit to stay fueled upon. You can't just go out like that, man. A firework can go out, but you can't. It's starting to piss me off. Your mom is going to get... No, my mom doesn't fucking care about this shit. She knows I know how to play with fire. I'm the one that lights off all the fireworks. That's the funny thing. And that's why it's like, I know how to make a firework. Patience is a virtue. I just sometimes fires are a pain in the freaking turd monkey, man. I don't know. They like it's like they make their own boxes. What the fuck? It's like they made their own boxes and deflammable. It's like I need to. I mean, with a crumpled piece of paper, I can get this shit going like crazy. But yeah, it's like this shit's got its own freaking anti-flammable shit on it. Even with oil, it's insane. You watch me pour olive oil in it. I'm gonna have to do a fucking comparison with just a crumpled up piece of fucking paper because any oil usually takes off like this. I might have just burned off its fucking transparent bullshit, but look, this is what it normally takes off as. And it goes on forever because it's oil. Yeah, this should continue to burn for a while. We'll see, though. I'm debating because, man, it's just like that whole thing's covered in the plastic, and see, it's going out. What the fuck kind of flame retarding is that? It's covered in fucking olive oil. You watch me pour the olive oil on the motherfucker. It does not like me. It just does not fucking want to burn. I've never seen that. Okay, for example, I need something that's not related to cigarettes. I need something with just paper. I mean, even this alone, watch. I mean, this alone, came out of the pack of cigarettes. Now watch, if I put this here, dip a little bit of oil on it. I dipped a little bit of oil on it. Now watch. This will probably light the whole thing off. If I can light the top part on fire with the oil on it. That's the hard part. The lighter might explode. Okay, here. Old cigarette butt. Let's see. Motherfucker. I have never had problems burning shit in my life. All I'm going to say is I certainly don't think I'm going to start a campfire with a fucking box of cigarettes. It won't even light the gas on fire. That's insane. Okay. Oil from a thing. All right, see. Must be a ton of flame retardant. When was the last time you went to Acme, bro? Fucking last time I went to Acme was freaking a while ago. This cartoon sucks. I mean, I can't get no fire to stay lit. Not liking that one. All right. There's no way they can afford to make everything out of fucking there's no way they can afford to make everything out of fucking non-flammable material. but it's just not flammable enough, I guess. Stinks like asshole. Ugh. Anyways. I poured enough olive oil on that to last for at least 20 minutes. And it's not lasting for 20 fucking seconds. That's insane. Kind of feels like I just, like, it's just, it shouldn't take that long. Just fire is not liking me today. It's basically saying, nope, not your cup of tea. Nope. Usually fire takes off for me. It makes all sorts of flames. It's like, I know if I really wanted to do it, I could just go get the other fucking flammable fluid, but that's going to defeat the purpose of the whole entire fucking thing I was saying. That it should burn forever, just a little bonfire in your ashtray. But if it's not meant to be, why force it? Because, I got free freaking fluid. Now, if that takes off, I'm going to fucking be amazed. But it's just going to find its way out. Oh, wait, it's going to prove me wrong. It's going to find a way in. Come on, burn, baby, burn. I got to make sure you're completely out and you're not out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm coughing so much like I'm a fucking... John, you was on this panel. What? John, you was on the panel on MCF. Cheers. Who's MCF? Who is MCF? I don't know who MCF is. Anyways, it's all freaking greasy, whatever. Anyways, fuck it. This is literally the best way I can teach anybody playing with fire. If you're tired of playing with the fire and the fire didn't go your way, and you wanted to keep a small fire, yeah. If you give the fuck up, there ain't no fucking way you're going to make shit happen. And who is MCF? 2 with fries 705. Who are you? How you doing? Oh, you're Minecraft family. I know you guys. I know you. I know you're the Minecraft family because I'm rewriting inventory plugin I got. I'm rewriting it. The one that I did in the Java, I'm rewriting it to the Bedrock because it has so much more cleaner drag and drop. Because I saw the bugs and I can't stand them, and I'm looking at how to fix them, and I was like, but I already fixed them in the Java one. So, and the Java one is so much. I figured out the way of doing things so much better that I'm just going to use the Java because I figured out how to do it, and I'm almost done with the Java. I just got to just move all the other translations over. So I'm removing the other dictionaries, and I'm just moving. All I have left to do is just making them compatible, which is a little tedious, but not too. It's not really that hard. It's just aggravating because it's just I got to make sure I do them all. I've already got all the the load-ins done, but then I got to make sure the saving is done right. So the saving is the only thing different between Java and Bedrock is like Bedrock has got a damage tag that it saves, and so I got to include the damage tag. The damage, which is supposed to be the data, because their dumbasses didn't name it data, it's named damage, but because there's two damage tags. One is the data tag, but instead of being data, they call it damage. Programmers are fucking lazy. I'm a programmer. I am lazy, so I understand that. But they need to go back and fix that shit. I mean, it's just, it teaches me that even the fucking high-end people are lazy, or Notch was lazy, the guy that created Minecraft, which makes sense. I mean, programmers are lazy, man. They know what they're doing and they do what they do. So, point is like when it makes it more logical when you take your time on it. I mean, it's just ain't no harm done, I guess. Whoo! I shot that freaking loogie so far you wouldn't even know where it went. Almost made it to the fence. But I'm only waiting. I'm just waiting on the ruling, you guys. The judges doesn't realize how much I love and miss my kids. I can't picture life without them. I can't. It's just so hard to even think about fucking rewriting my whole entire life after 9 months of fighting for them. And I know that they're going to come back and be like nothing ever happened, just like they did last time. So it ain't going to affect the kids. Long term, they'll learn how to lie, cheat, steal, and be a manipulative fucking people. So go ahead and freaking leave them with that bitch. So they'll turn in the most worst people in the world, and you have nothing to brag about. Hey, at least the bright side is they won't be in Washington. So go ahead and keep the relocation of the wrong location. Nothing to brag about. I mean, that's a bright side for the judge, right? He's like, well, it won't be in our state. Yeah. But then you have nothing to be proud of, and you have nothing to show for yourself. Go ahead and destroy the kids' lives and my family's lives. Go ahead and just totally destroy the Thanksgiving and everything you possibly could for my family. Would be tremendously great. Where's she gonna spend Thanksgiving at? Her own mother put a fucking protection order on her. I mean, if that doesn't say red flag, what the fuck does? Guardian ad litem. You don't think he needs fucking any contact with his kids? What the kind of fucking guardian ad litem is that? that guardian lion to be put down in a fucking bush and shot in the head because she's a fucking old yella. She's just a fucking bitch in a fucking. She's a ridiculous fucking piece of fucking government trash. You know, but I don't care. I'm gonna leave it alone for a while. But no, it's bullshit. But no, even if I lose, I'm gonna be having tons of free time to fucking sue whatever fucking. Oh my god, I got so many papers I'm gonna be filing on the fucking city and shit. Like they're gonna have so much time on their hands. I am going to be filing so many contempt claims. You don't even know. The government, I'm going to keep them busy. They're going to lose like millions and millions of dollars in my lifespan. I guarantee it. Don't even matter. Because I'm about ready to file contempt again. And the ruling isn't even in. I'm almost certain I have to file contempt right now because the mother's already hiding the children during a shit. I haven't seen my kids for almost a week now. So, what do I do with that? Shut up, dude. I'm whipping your ass. You're whipping my ass. I don't think so, brother. I'm kicking your ass. I'm fucking so mad at this fucking world. You don't even know. I'm so mad at this fucking world for just being a fucking dick to everybody. It's just been a dick to everybody I've ever met. It's not fair. The rules ain't fair. The rules are not fucking fair. They're not designed for any type of peace. There should be no fucking rule that a judge can't see anything. There should be no fucking rule, period, where that can't where video evidence can't be put in any type of fucking cement. The judge, let the judge fucking decide. Oh, you got rules of evidence. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking use that to my fucking like, what the fuck bullshit is that? That pretty much says I cannot use facts of life unless they're written by God by his own finger. And even then, it would be not, it was written by God, so it is not in the state of the fucking, yeah, can't take anything from God because it's not, wasn't written by a non-neutral party. I can't wait until God comes and smacks their asses so fucking hard. You know, it's like, once he takes control, I can pop my knuckles and feel good about it. So annoying. How? You won 508? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You won 508. Now you just got to win 590. And I can't wait until you do. But I'm about ready to. What time is it? Damn, it's almost. Oh, it's already Monday. It's already Monday. I stayed up till Monday. No wonder I'm sleepy. I mean, I already stayed up until Monday. No wonder all the shit's gone. Yippee! I only got 5 more hours to figure out. Woo-hoo. What do I want to eat? I got the munchies now. I mean, it's already Monday, man. I've got a few more hours. Because I really have a feeling that it might be done. The ruling might be in. I'm almost certain the ruling's going to be in my favor. Well, not really my favorite, the kids' favorite, because I really think it's all based on the children. But yeah, I'm gonna. I found something to chew on. My battery power. Holy shit, I'm about ready to end my live stream at 1%. I just plugged it in. I don't think I'll die, but I don't know. I didn't even look. I looked at my battery power. Now, what's my battery power? 1%. It still says 1%. Swiss cheese. I was Swissed. Trying to figure out where. I know there's a beer I left somewhere. I just forgot where I put it. I know I didn't finish all my beer yet. I'm just trying to figure out where I put it. I think I set it down now. I think I set it down somewhere. I set it down somewhere. It was not half empty. It was a quarter empty. Because I wouldn't be awake right now if I finished all 6 of my beers. I started drinking it. It's been almost 12 hours. 6 beers in 12 hours. Yo, that's not right. I'm not buzzed enough. That's why I know that for a fact. I only spilled my Red Bull. I didn't spill my beer. With 580, that's a lot of money. Life is not that short, though. You can win $1 million. Invest it all in gold and turn it into $2 million in 5 years. Well, in 5 years, if it was 2023, 2022, you need 2.5 million. 1 million would turn it into 2.5 million. Hmm. Give me a second. I think I'm going to go and find my beer. I think I can find it. I think I know where it is. Actually, I might be able to take you with me. I got a battery pack. It's got 2 bars. That's more bars than my phone's got. In the washroom? My beer is probably in the washroom. Let's go look for it. I'm plugged in. 7%? I said I was 7%. All right, we're battery charging. So I shouldn't die. 7%. That's far beyond a dead stream. All right. Let's go find my couple sips of my next beer that went somewhere. It couldn't be in here because it'd all tip over and fall everywhere. But I know. I put a beer here. I put a beer here. I put one right here. I put one right here. I haven't put one up there. There's a can in the trash there. There's a can out there. That's 2. Put one in my room. Here's the washroom. I never walked in here, so it can't be in the washroom. I don't think I put it back in the fridge. Unfortunately, I think I drank it. Could be in the bathroom. If it's in the bathroom, it's just not in the bathroom. It's nowhere. There was a day when I came back in after looking that there was a full beer in the fucking bathroom. So, gotta be very careful looking in the bathroom. Like I looked in the bathroom, but I had a full beer sitting right next to the fucking thing. Nothing here, nothing there, nothing underwear. It's insane. Let me turn the light here. And I had a full beer. Sitting up here on this shelf. I forgot about it. I don't know why. How did you forget about your beer? Now we're outside with no fear, no beer. Insane. One there. I put 4 inside somewhere. I don't know. I don't understand. I haven't had anything to drink for. It's just insane. I didn't spill my beer. I just drank it. Like a freaking beast, I guess. Like a beast because fucking 6 hurricanes in 12 hours. That's 2 an hour. That's a lot of fucking hurricane to just disappear. I had a good buzz. I paced myself pretty. I think I must have paced myself pretty strategically. After 6 beers, I can speak clearly. That's insane. It feels like I just drove to the store to get the beer. And I drank the Red Bull too. I would be sleeping if I wouldn't have the Red Bull. Most likely. I mean, because it's that vitamin B12 or whatever the fuck they put in it. Horse piss. I don't know what the fuck they put. They put some crazy ass shit in. Don't even really want to know. It's not something I'm very keen to knowing about. Beetlejuice. They put Beetlejuice. They kill beetles and squeeze their juices in it. I don't like Beetlejuice. But seriously, what the fuck? How the fuck can I stay awake? And how the hell do I have a clarity of mind? Why am I not slurring my words? Have I slurred my words once this whole entire stream? I did have the wind blowing on me a few times when I was talking. And now it's a peaceful. I'm not trying to freaking get angry about that. I like peaceful transaction. I'm not giving my power of peace goes right back to the Father. If I'm holding down the peace. Yeah. Right back to where it come from. I want to make the peace last forever. Can't wait until those days come. But we got to hold down the anger too. Think God can hold down his anger? He's probably pissed off at all the things you've done too. Probably pissed off at all the things we have done wrong. Thinking that we can just continue doing it. I believe that a lot of people are right about a lot of things, especially that particular thing. The less times we do something wrong, the more righteous we are. Doesn't mean he's not going to forgive us, but it does give a freaking, he's going to give you a dirty fucking look. Don't get me wrong. He's going to give you a fucking dirty look. I mean, but that's that dirty look you don't want to see in the very end times. When the very end, the dirty look. Like, I know what you've been up to, you weirdo. Like, you've been still scamming people. You still think what you're doing is good. Like, you still think that that's tolerable. Yeah. Just that little tiny thing that you might still be doing. But you know what? It's super easy to walk away from it and permanently walk away with it, but walk away with perfection. But it's just only if you want it. But technically, it's really not you walking away with it. You're asking God to make sure you walk away with it. Because technically, you can't do it on your own. Most likely. Because I know I don't have the frickin' free will. And this is my personal observation. I cannot stand. I mean, when it comes to certain things and bad habits, if I see something shiny, I reach down and gotta pick it up. And it's like, man, I would turn into a pillar of salt walking out of Sodom and Gomorrah, especially if they had, do not look back and do not pick up shiny stones. I would have been a pillar of salt once I saw the first shiny stone. Ooh, giggity, stone. Sorry, God, I admire your rocks and all the things you create. You know, sorry. I have a problem with picking up things and talking over people and thinking like I know things. thinking. That's the problem I got, is thinking. Thinking like I know everything when I know I don't. There's no possible way I could literally know everything unless you rewrote my brain in a way where I can actually comprehend the things that I think I know. Because the way I think I know things, I cannot know things, the things that I think I know, unless my brain was rewritten. Because you cannot know the things I know without it knowing it simultaneously. The things that I know show me that I cannot know what I know. I need a new brain to understand or comprehend the concepts that I understand. I don't understand how to say that, but it's retarded and it makes no sense. And a lot of people ain't gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's simply put, we end up knowing things that we cannot put into words, and we know people, or know not people, but things about things. We know that people, we know what people, most people are. We know who most people are, and we know that we don't want to be like most people. I mean, that's kind of like put well said, but not really to the biggest picture. And I can, only when I'm with other people can I put those in the right words, because you put the right words in my mind. I didn't realize that I was so special to you. And I could just say, I thank you, Lord. I mean, I need to hang out with people in the real physical sense, because they'll see who I am, or not me, but they'll see you through me, because they'll see what I'm talking about. Not that I'm anything special compared to them, showing them just literally I'm just a person walking in the wilderness. It's like John. It's like I'm not no perfect person, and I wouldn't want to be anything other than that, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't want to be the Almighty. I mean, even most people wouldn't want to be the Almighty. I mean, if you want to be the Almighty, you got some. But then again, if you want to be Almighty, that's something I think happens in the future. But if you want to rush to the gun and be the Almighty, good luck to you on that one. But those scissors are, in my opinion, they got to be held at close range and held tightly and with very precious hands, because you're going to hurt not only yourself with those scissors, you're going to hurt everybody around you. But if you don't realize that everybody around you is absolutely you in another form, which we don't recognize, because God is everybody, and God is everything. I mean, that's the best way to put God. Where is God? Who is God? Well, he's you, me, and everything in between. That's God. I mean, that's the simply put version of what God is. But that is what he is. He is the intense life force that we certainly don't want to piss off. But he is bigger and above all things. He is the alien life force. He is the one that allows all things to exist and to be portrayed. He can create anything in a matter of seconds. He can make me an actual realistic Superman if I really desire to be one. If I really desire to be the actual Superman, I'm sure he can make it possible. I'm 100% sure he can make that fictional character an actual fictional being. But that would destroy the fictional understanding of God. So that doesn't meet halfway. That doesn't even meet halfway between. That doesn't even meet the halfway point. That destroys who God is, because I'm not showing. I would be showing the purpose and the likeness, but that can confuse a lot of people, and that would destroy a lot of. I think it would destroy a lot of people's understanding. The fact that all things are possible doesn't mean all things need to be possible. It doesn't mean that everything has to happen the way you need it to happen for your particular outcome. So everybody just needs to bend their outcome a little bit for everybody's benefit. I'd rather let some other guy become that particular fantasy than me, because it doesn't benefit me at the point is it would benefit everybody else if it was somebody else. So technically, but there's all things are possible. But I mean, it's just those things don't make no sense in reality, like invincibility and all sorts of freaking superpowers. One person having superpowers, miracles happening. Those are cool. But fantasy things, I mean, they can exist in everybody's mind, but everybody's mind can control the things that happen on Earth too. We were built in God's image. And, from what I understand, it can happen, just, split off a universe or two. I just don't want to be in the universe that's not going to be the everlasting gobstopper. You know what I mean? I want to be in the final 10 running up universes that God's going to save. If not, he's probably going to save most of them. I just don't want to. And what if there's like a split off personality? Because I know I felt myself split in half a couple times talking to God and all that stuff. I know I felt like I've been split in half a few times. How many different versions of there are me? Is there any one that I gave up fucking smoking? I gave up smoking weed. Is there one where I gave up both and never smoked? I'd like to be in that universe. I mean, I want to be in the one where I stopped smoking cigarettes. I want to be in the one where I actually got my kids back before my birthday. I'm going to be the one where I actually was not making bad fucking decisions all the fucking time. I'm just one of the negative. There's infinite possibilities. There's infinite fucking reasonings. There's infinite periods at the end of every sentence. There's an infinite possibility. There's an infinite possibility. I mean, if you gotta love your neighbor as yourself, period. That's the goal of life, man. I don't give a fuck. And I love my neighbors. I don't even know who half my neighbors are. Literally, I don't know who they are. I mean, I just love them. I love my neighbors, man. I respect my neighbors. I don't want them to die. I don't want nobody to steal their shit. I don't want their dogs to break free and get lost. I don't want nothing bad to happen to my neighbors. So I don't want nothing to happen to their families either. So I want them to live forever. I want the God of the heavens to come down and rescue everybody eventually, like it's said and written, as it's written in Revelations. God will wipe out all the tears from their eyes and death will be no more. I like to push ahead a little bit. I don't have the teachings everybody does. But, But that's the thing, I like to push ahead because it's so hard to deal with what's going to happen soon. It's a lot of nightmare. And I know there's supposed to be a rapture, right? That's what they call it, a rapture, but it says that in Corinthians. But not everybody gets that luxury of a rapture, of a way up. And it's like, people are going to be left behind, and God's still going to pluck out the people that don't blame it on God. It's not going to be God's fault. God's fault, no. The hell on earth is not going to be God's fault. It's going to be their own demise, and they ain't gonna admit to it. They're gonna be stuck in their own ways. They're gonna be just like they are today. I cannot believe how crazy it is today. How some person in this world can claim that they're a woman and they're they them, which makes no frickin' sense. Or some totally bizarre thing, and they expect us to understand that or something like that, and they don't even understand what the hell they're talking about. I mean, I just hope they wake up and smell the roses a little bit, Life is fucking too short for all this bullshit. And I better go to bed because I'm out of my mind. Well, I'm out of my mind. I'm always out of my mind. But I'm just going to chain smoke the rest of the night and talk to you guys. And I don't need to be doing all that. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys all find the truth. I hope and pray that I find the light a little stronger. I find a way to fix things better. Even if I don't win relocation, I hope I can tolerate that. I hope I can find a way to tolerate the bad news. If there's good news, I hope that they come back. My kids will be on my panel. I will be screaming hallelujah. Either way, I'll still be. This is God's world. Still be screaming hallelujah, because somehow I think there's some justice in the world and in my life. I gotta find it. I gotta look at it. I mean, even though things don't work out the way I think they should, they have always tended to work out the way they needed to be every single time. I really feel I need my kids for my freaking health and my fatness because they keep me busy. But that's my personal opinion. But I really love and miss my kids, so I'm hoping I get them back soon. But that could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, after their birthday. I've already missed one, so might as well miss them both. She's not being very thing. Even if I get it, I'm still worried about the fact that the mother's going to hide them from me. I'm so worried about her hiding them. Like, she's going to do that crazy ass shit where she's going to hide them. That's insane, man. I'm just saying, that's insane. I've never done that to her. How she think that's okay? She did it to herself. When I had the first 5 years of custody, her behavior did it to herself. It wasn't me. It was her choice to do heroin and get under drugs. It wasn't mine. I love you guys. Have a good night.